Hey everybody, and welcome to this special edition of Whistle Pig Palace Burlington Girls Weekend.
You'll see that our dogs are missing, but they are replaced by Morgan, our friend who came to visit us.
So, since we have a visitor coming to town, we do all the things. First, we start with a brunch at the Friendly Toast, where you'll see I have a Benedict, and Morgan has some nice, healthy hash browns and fruit.
And vegan pancakes that were actually delicious.
I found one of Burlington's finest monuments. This is actually in the Guinness Book of World Records because it is the world's tallest filing cabinet.
Morgan's son was really hyped for her to send him videos and pictures of it. So, hello, Colin!
It actually was pretty impressive. It's 43 drawers tall. Since Burlington doesn't have any skyscrapers, it's the tallest thing.
It keeps going. Like, God, sorry. When I took this, I was like, damn.
Just reaches to the sky.
I don't think they let you go to Vermont without a visit to Ben & Jerry's. Like, I think everyone gets shuffled there straight from the airport. So That's where we went.
The thing I was the most excited for is obviously the free samples. And it was cool because they gave us a free sample that was not even on the market yet. And it was good. They should put it out on the market. And there's Morgan and Mallory being the half-baked dudes.
We took a tour and we did get to see ice cream being made live, but they do not allow you to film, so we don't have any pictures of
it. They also have a flavor graveyard. For those of you who may not know, this is where they put to rest all of the beloved flavors that are no longer in production.
Lies.
It is lies. I was excited to see the tombstone for Imagine World Peace. It was not there.
And neither was my cinnamon buns, but that gave me hope that it still lives on somewhere. And then we went on a beautiful hike to Bingham Falls where the weather was perfect and Em stepped over a dead muskrat to get an Instagram photo.
It's true. It was mortifying. It felt like a wet, squishy pillow. But there's always that story of the behind the Instagram photo. So there's that one.
Oh, it wasn't over it. It was on it. Anyway, to our lunch. It was amazing.
This is Shelburne Tap House. We visited here twice. And why did we visit here twice, Mallory?
Because they had a really great poke bowl. I took this picture actually not for Whistle Pig. I took it so I can make it when I get home.
Burlington, Vermont is bordered entirely on the western side by Lake Champlain. And Morgan requested many lake days. So this is one of the beaches of Lake Champlain.
A lot of the beaches had parking problems and were hard to get to. But this seemed like an off the beaten path place.
Look, there's the picture of my mussel.
We got our feet in. It was just a nice way to spend the day. Okay, Pingala Cafe and Eatery. This is a vegan place, and that's not normally our jam, but Em and I don't have any thing against eating all vegan, so we tried it with Morgan. It had a great view. And what did you think about the food?
I think that it was very well flavored, and you kind of got to do that to compensate for the lack of meat, I think, but would eat again.
These weren't very good, but these were French toast balls, and you had
that's my crunch wrap, Supreme.
And I had a wrap that was also amazing. Would 10 out of 10 recommend.
This was another of our Lake Champlain activities. We have rented bikes before, but we've never rented e-bikes. So these were e-bikes along the Lake Champlain bike trail.
I commend you for taking your life in your hands to record this. I was too scared to do it.
We did hit up a brewery. This was Switchback Brewery. They were mostly into hazy IPAs and didn't have a super large selection of beers on tap, but
they let our dogs in, so why not?
Yes.
We also went to the Church Street Marketplace. They had tons of tents and people out. And we had coffee and walked around. It was a lovely way to spend a morning. Oh, and finally, what would a Whistle Pig video be without Mallory complaining? So Morgan was here for 2 days when it didn't rain. And how many out of 18 days we decided 16 of them were rain.
Yeah.
So our camper, look at this. Okay, so the hose is like that because I was fixing it. But there's standing water at our campsite, and then oh my God, the mosquitoes!
We're fine. Hey, he can't get us in here. He can't get through the glass. We're safe. Either one of you know how to drive?
I wish that was an exaggeration.
Huge bites. Huge. Next week we'll be in Montreal.
Montreal.